Welcome to the 5-Minute Nerd, episode 95, where we break down everything nerd culture into 5-minute segments. Today we're diving into Andor Season 1. If you're looking for a gritty exploration of the Star Wars universe, Andor is where it's at. Let's get into it. If you're a Star Wars fan, you're probably familiar with Cassian Andor, the rogue spy played by Diego Luna in Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. Andor, however, takes us back before the events of that movie, showing us how Cassian became the hardened, selfless rebel we meet in Rogue One. What makes this series stand out is its bold departure from the typical Star Wars formula of lightsabers and Skywalker family drama. Instead, Andor focuses on grounded storytelling, intricate character arcs, and the harsh realities of rebellion. The first thing that strikes you about Andor is its tone. This isn't your typical action-packed, glossy Star Wars series. It's dark, nuanced, and brimming with tension. From the very first episode, we're thrust into a world that feels lived in and dangerous. Cassian is introduced as a man on the run, trying to survive in a galaxy ruled by the oppressive galactic empire. He's far from the idealistic hero. Cassian is flawed, cynical, and deeply human, which makes his journey all the more compelling. One of the show's biggest strengths is its world building. Tony Gilroy, the creator and showrunner, has crafted a Star Wars series that feels raw and authentic. The locations, from the industrial wasteland of Ferrix to the gleaming bureaucratic corridors of Coruscant, are visually stunning and rich with detail. This is a galaxy where every corner feels like it has a story to tell. The show doesn't rely on fan service to draw you in. Instead, it focuses on creating an immersive world that feels both familiar and refreshingly new. Now let's talk about the supporting cast, because this is where Andor truly shines. Stellan Skarsgård's portrayal of Luthen Rael, a rebel operative with a dual identity, is nothing short of brilliant. Luthen is a complex character, willing to do whatever it takes to undermine the Empire. His scenes with Mon Mothma, played by Genevieve O'Reilly, offer some of the series' most intense and revealing moments. Speaking of Mon Mothma, her storyline provides a fascinating glimpse into the political underpinnings of the rebellion. It's a masterclass in slow-burn storytelling, showing the high-stakes decisions and sacrifices that fuel the larger fight against tyranny. Let's not forget Fiona Shaw as Marva Andor, Cassian's adoptive mother. Her character is a powerful emotional anchor, offering both tenderness and fiery resistance against the Empire. And of course, we can't leave out the delightful droid B2EMO, who brings unexpected warmth and heart to the series. These characters ground the story, making the stakes feel personal and the struggle against the Empire heartbreakingly real. What sets Andor apart from other Star Wars shows is its emphasis on the moral ambiguity of rebellion. This isn't a tale of good versus evil with clear lines drawn in the sand. The series delves into the messy, complicated choices that come with fighting a tyrannical regime. Cassian himself is emblematic of this. He's not a natural-born hero, he's a man trying to navigate a brutal galaxy, making questionable decisions along the way. The rebellion isn't portrayed as a flawless organization either. It's fragmented, desperate, and often forced to operate in moral gray areas. This level of complexity makes Andor feel incredibly relevant to today's world. The pacing of Andor has been a point of contention for some viewers. The show takes its time, building tension and letting its characters breathe. While this may not be for everyone, it's a deliberate choice that pays off in spades. The slow pacing allows for richer storytelling and more impactful moments. By the time the season reaches its climactic final episodes, you're fully invested in the stakes and the characters. A standout aspect of the series is its visual and production design. Unlike other Star Wars shows that heavily rely on CGI and the volume technology, Andor uses practical sets and real locations. This decision gives the series a tangible, almost cinematic quality. The cinematography is equally impressive, with moody lighting and dynamic compositions that enhance the storytelling. The music by Nicholas Britell deserves special mention as well. It's subtle and haunting, perfectly complementing the show's tone. Instead of bombastic orchestral scores, Britell opts for more intimate, atmospheric pieces that heighten the tension and emotional weight of the series. This is a Star Wars score like no other, and it's a perfect match for Andor's grounded narrative. One of the most memorable moments of the season comes during a prison break sequence on the planet Narkina 5. It's a masterclass in tension and stakes, showcasing Cassian's growth as a leader. The prison itself, a dystopian nightmare of forced labor and oppression, is a chilling reminder of the Empire's cruelty. This sequence encapsulates everything that makes Andor great, compelling characters, high-stakes drama, and a palpable sense of resistance against overwhelming odds. In the end, Andor Season 1 is more than just a Star Wars story. It's a profound exploration of rebellion, sacrifice, and the cost of freedom. It's a series that respects its audience, delivering mature, thought-provoking storytelling in a galaxy far, far away. Whether you're a die-hard Star Wars fan or just someone looking for a gripping drama, Andor is a must-watch. And that wraps up this episode of 5 Minute Nerd. Until next time, when we'll dive into another nerd culture favorite, keep nerding out. If there are parts of the nerd universe that you would like for us to cover here at 5 Minute Nerd, leave us a note in the comments. To keep getting nerd culture broken down in 5 minutes, don't forget to like and subscribe.